And I thank the Independent Group for bringing this bill forward. The bill provides that each government minister shall report annually on large capital expenditures in his or her department 5 years after the expenditure has occurred. 5 years after the expenditure has occurred. We can see now, Minister of Infrastructure, that Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil have promised not only 5 years ago, but decades ago, still hasn't been done. So reporting on something that hasn't been done after 5 years is one thing, but when you're reporting on something that hasn't been done after decades of promises from Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, failure on infrastructure projects, spending money on the basics, set up of the projects, and then letting the project go. So in other words, first you spend millions on setting up projects, doing all the infrastructure analysis on it, and then you don't fund it afterwards. How much more taxpayers' money is wasted by Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael on projects? I've mentioned it here before, of infrastructure in Limerick that's been promised for decades. Storage systems, water systems, never been fulfilled by your government. Promised 43 years ago, as Skeeton was promised, storage system, where now raw storage goes into the Shannon. And you're talking about water quality? All infrastructure projects that you have promised, when it came to Dublin and it came to your cabinet, which was covered by people that forgot about anyone outside of Dublin. And what have you done? You've actually destroyed Dublin now as well, because there's people in Dublin can't come home. Their children can't come home because you made it too expensive here, because you never invested in infrastructure outside of Dublin. A broadband, that's going to save an awful lot of people, isn't it?
Thank you, Mr. Next grouping.